Have you ever wondered how Mars, the fiery red planet that dances across our night sky, came to be? Today, we're embarking on a chronological journey through time to explore the formation and evolution of Mars, our neighboring planet. Our story begins about 4.5 billion years ago, when the solar system was just a swirling disk of dust and gas. Over millions of years, these particles began to clump together, ultimately forming the planet we now know as Mars. Early in its history, Mars was subjected to a period of heavy bombardment. This was a time when the planets were still forming, and space was littered with leftover debris. As these space rocks crashed into Mars, they left behind craters and basins that still mark the Martian surface today. The planet's geological history can be divided into three primary periods. The first period, known as the Noachian, saw the formation of the planet's oldest surfaces. This was a time of intense volcanic activity, which created the planet's massive volcanoes and huge canyon, Valles Marineris. Following the Noachian period came the Hesperian, a time when Mars began to cool and dry out. The planet's once active volcanoes fell silent, and instead of flowing rivers of lava, Mars was now home to gusty winds that swept across its surface, creating dust devils and swirling storms. Finally, we reach the Amazonian period, which continues to this day. Mars, now a cold and dry world, is a stark contrast to the active volcanic planet it once was. Its thin atmosphere and polar ice caps made of carbon dioxide are a testament to its cold, harsh climate. Mars is a fascinating world with a rich and complex history. From its formation from dust and gas, to its period of heavy bombardment, to its volcanic activity and eventual cooling, Mars has been shaped by a multitude of forces over billions of years. And yet, despite its cold and seemingly inhospitable conditions, Mars continues to capture our imaginations. It's a world that's ripe for exploration, and as we look to the future, we can only wonder what secrets Mars still has to reveal. To summarize, we've explored the formation and evolution of Mars from its birth 4.5 billion years ago to its current state as a cold, dry planet. We've delved into its periods of heavy bombardment and volcanic activity, and looked at the forces that have shaped its surface over billions of years. We've also touched on its thin atmosphere, its ice caps, and the potential for future exploration. So the next time you look up at the night sky and spot Mars, remember the incredible journey it's been on and the secrets it might still hold. After all, in the grand tapestry of the cosmos, Mars is a chapter that's still being written.